Der Schrei des Körpers war für mich ein bisschen auch mit dem Holocaust zu tun, mit dem Körper, diese Körper, die schreien, ne? Diese Körper, die schreien. Ich habe das in dem Körper, ich wollte das spüren, wie das war. Ich habe immer das im Hintergrund und deswegen habe ich eine große Identifikation mit der Grausamkeit. Weil die Anwesenheit, der Tod, muss da sein, damit Kunst existiert. Der Free Theater dann ist geboren langsam nach dem Zweiten Weltkrieg und man sieht die ersten Gruppen, die das total engagiert waren, politisch engagiert, so wie der Living Theater in New York. Die Leute kommen aus Europa, sind nach Amerika gegangen, wie Judy Malin, Julia Beck.
In that time you could do that, no? Express yourself with more facility than today, I think so. No, because myself, I stopped to make theater there 30 years ago. But in that time, all the person was searching.
Antonin Artaud, a metaphysicist for whom body language was one of the most important forms of expressing human nature, is regarded as a prophet of underground and revolutionary avant-garde theatre. Artaud's theatre of cruelty theory is based on techniques of using direct, suggestive influence in contrast of Bertolt Brecht's realistic and dialectic theatre. Artaud was a mystic. His reaction towards contemporary culture was anarchic and violent. He hated all forms of existing literature and loved the ritual dances of Bali.
Unfortunately for him, it was very difficult to put it in a practice, but he could, in 1932, to write in Das Theater um sein Double, the theater in his double, he could describe the first meaning of the process of change, what actors with theater could implement and produce into an audience. He saw that vision, and he was so visionary that everything what happened afterwards, without even his book, was what actually he was proposing, and this was the amazing thing.
Fully aware of the audience's inclination to consume theatre in pursuit of pleasure, Artaud set about calling for a theatre in which the audience acquired a stimulus for their soul. He urges that the performance be impelled toward this intention to transmit a depth of truth by transcending the audience's senses and emotions. He emphasizes that in order to achieve this, a certain amount of so-called cruelty is needed.
You must make a cut into a big wall or a big skin of emotions that this person has to defend himself. You must go through all that You must cut like a surgeon and penetrate and leave him open, and then give him the right food to open his conscience and to produce an act of augmentation, to uplift the audience, uplift the person who is consuming. And that is the moment of communication between the artist who did the work and that person.
Artaud's last public appearance was in 1947 at a conference of the Théâtre du Vieux Colombier, and since he hated all formulated language, he uttered a long-lasting cry. This cry still rings in the ears of his followers when they perform today.
Pas de violence, pas de violence. Et pourquoi pas de violence?
I think that Benito was on the edge of something. I mean, like many artists, he was really on the cutting edge of the razor blade. And then when you're there, you know, either you fall out and then you become mad, like many artists did, and or you try to create, which is going to absorb your madness like a sponge.
Peuple, 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 peuple. Peuple, 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 peuple. Peuple, 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 peuple. Peuple, 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 peuple.